Listening to Bros, Panties, and Sport. This is episode 269, Thunderdome, music with Robin Gregory. And we welcome you to the show this week. We got an exciting show lined up, but I got to tell you something that the First Lady of Sports Talk and our good friend Chase Diamond was hanging out with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they are knocked out with the flu. Now, they called us this morning. We couldn't get them on, but we're hoping that they can make a subtle appearance, but we told them, get well. We'll just take care of it today. Now, I know I'm riding alone, but I'm never alone because I'm always backed up by the First Lady of Sports Talk, Cheryl Smith, and the Shimmy Shake Girls. And, hey, Mr. Chase Diamond, we'll get him back on next week when everybody is all well. But right now, we want to check out that's right, we got our old school giggle. We going to get our old school giggle on, and then we go just, I'm going to just talk with you, the listeners, today, and pontificate some. I don't ordinarily do that kind of thing, but we gonna do a little pontificating and have a little fun today. And the Shimmy Shake Girls are treating me so nice and stuff. Well, when you're the only one on the set, they can kind of pamper you. So let's kick it off with our old school giggle.
I was driving around in old Mexico. I got lost, I didn't know which way to go. I was confused, it was late and I was in a fog. I ran over the Taco Bell dog. I felt that smush and I said, oh mama. My lowrider crushed that little chihuahua. I prayed for forgiveness in a synagogue. I ran over the Taco Bell dog. If I am caught, they will put me in a cell with 20 locks. Unless I can pin it on Jack in the box. I'll be whipped, then beaten, and then I'll be flogged. I ran over the Taco Bell dog. His last words were, yo quiero el médico. I flattened that pup, to hell I will go. I should have skipped driving and gone for a jog. I ran over the Taco Bell dog. I ran over the Taco Bell dog. I ran over the Taco Bell.
All right, that was our old school giggle. that there Taco Bell dog. All right, y'all. And you know what time it is. It's time for What You Saying. Each week, we try to figure out what is going on in the sports world, not the plays of the week, more like the players of the week. Are they trying to tell us something? So we ask, what you saying? Time keeps on slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping into the future. So I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let the spirit carry me. I want to fly right into the future. The little birdies known as the Raiders are flying the coop and leaving Oakland fans feeling crapped on from a team they welcomed back with love and honor. That's right. They ran away to Los Angeles, hung out with them. Well, we got to keep up. Is there no shame? Is there no sense of loyalty to the original Raider Nation? This can't be what President Trump means when he says make America great again. Can't be that. Has Putin somehow, some way found a way to work his voodoo in favor of Las Vegas odds makers and the casino workers union? Somebody got to be getting something out this deal. Is this an example why viewership is down, or has the product simply gotten stale? The Rams, the Chargers, the coach, the Carter, and the Steve Miller Band are asking what you saying. Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is it's a crime It's a crime. Did I say it's a crying shame that the Raiders is crapping on the fact that's right. Let's look at it the way it is. The boats done voted boo boo on their fan base, the San Diego area, and the Oakland Raiders. The Raiders have just proven that they are prostitutes for the NFL. That's right. They the hoes of the NFL. Whoever write the biggest check, they just take the coochie and bring it on up to them. They have no loyalty, and now see they done figured it out. Now see the Raiders have figured it out. That hey, you know what? We got this rabid. You know what I mean by rabid? A rabid fan base that don't care if we win, lose, whatever, as long as we got a patch over our eye. And they done built this nationwide fan base, representation. Ain't kicked no booty in 20 years until recently. But they done built this man, and now that the going done got good, that the honey is starting to flow down, we're going to crap on them and take our little coochies to the highest bidder. So we're going to head out to Vegas. It's a crying shame. It's a crying shame. And, you know, I don't know what. You know, I don't know where President Trump is at, because this is a decisive time, and we need his leadership to move us forward. Now, you know, I do have to say that, you know, the obviously the NFL has gotten that, you know what, our viewership is down, but it ain't because of where our teams is at. So what's let's say for our fan bases. You know, the NFL, well, we'll just switch over here, run over there and everything. And, you know, because it ain't a matter of our fan base, because we international players. You know, we got this thing. Seattle fans live in New York. New York fans live in California. So we done got this thing because we about the NFL. So, you know, we can sell a watered-down product, you know, and don't have to worry about building up competitive teams. See, you know, back before Pete Rozelle fueled them out, see, they figured out something. They said, you know what, we got to have these teams be competitive so that every fan base can look up and say, hey, look, you know, my team got a chance. May not make, but they got a chance to be in the playoff. They got a chance to get hot. And somehow or another, that has not taken hold. And I blame the current commission on that situation. Because him and the rest of the, you know, the Chargers, the Rams, you know, Rams trying to do a Raiders. Well, we done left, we done came back. We're going to bring our coochie back to the body. So, you know, they got to do something about that. And I expect President Trump to tweet something. Tweet. That's all I'm saying on that subject. Now, we gonna move along to now, I don't know what First Lady would say. I don't know what Chase would say, but I had fun saying that. Now, we going to move on to our next topic. And, oh, yeah, this is my favorite section. That's right. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years, rocking my fears and putting suckers in fear, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom. Explosion, overpowering over the competition. I'm towering. Record shop when I drop these lyrics that'll make you call the cops. Don't you dare stare. You better move. Don't ever compare me to the rest that'll all get sliced and diced. Competition paying the price. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. We are not talking about Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, or George Foreman. We are talking about the BAM knockout punch, the dreamers everywhere from the news a few weeks ago that Serena, with her fine, big-legged Sel Williams, was engaged. Serena. Let me straighten out it. You know, a fine self. With all the interest in the NFL playoffs, the full impact of this news has become greater than the revelations that President Trump refuses to eat his spinach regularly and might actually be the love child of Sophia Loren and Richard Nixon. Watch this space. Serena is marrying the co-founder of Reddit, and we are happy. She has met the right guy for her journey in life. Lucky. That said, the little guys who support the soon-to-be superstars, do we have a chance of marrying a Serena Williams or a First Lady of sports star? Or is it just a romantic notion? Do the Cleveland Browns have a better chance of beating the Patriots in the Super Bowl than the ordinary Joe beating that fabulous gal and love somehow blossoms? Where is the Audrey Hepburn and Spencer Tracy of today? Here is a bigger question. Would you be surprised if, just like President Trump, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys threw away conventional wisdom and kept Tony Romo? Joe the Plumber, Joe Buck, Joe Smo, and Joe's Pizzas are asking, what you saying? Now, to all you, quote, little guys out there who see a Serena Williams and says, wow, could a guy like me ever meet a girl like that? You know, someone who's on the rise with fame and stars. And, hey, you know, I'm doing my thing. I'm manning up, being a auto mechanic, doing honest, hard work. Could a guy like me meet a gorgeous, famous person and the stars and the moon line up, and we see that, and she sees the value of my character, my personality, and there's a chance. I'm gonna tell you, not like a snowball, not like a snowball in hell. Brother, I'm going to tell you, my brothers, in the world of possibility, yes, that can happen, but it ain't going to happen to your ass, so you can forget it. Now, my advice to you is, whatever woman you with, make her the superstar. That's right? Make that queen that's sitting in front of you, in front of your very eyes, have her be the superstar. She the Serena Williams. She the lady, whoever the cute pop star. That's your woman. Look at her with fresh eyes. You know, hey, she ain't got to have a label given to her by the, like, hey, look, keep hope alive, you know. But, hey, don't get caught up in the matrix of the and the mystifying of the media that presents who what should be look fine, whatever. The queen you got in front of you, she may not have Serena, or she may be the one that she can have that, but you got to step up and recognize your own self. Lucky son of a gun with the big-legged Serena. But now, and yes, the Cleveland Browns have a better chance of beating the Patriots in the Super Bowl than one of us hooking up with, Serena Williams. The superstar. No. See, you meet them when you're doing your thing, and y'all grow together. Otherwise, you got to already be a superstar making a bunch of money, and then you in that world and all the other stuff. And but something that has come about that I think a lot of folks is kind of missing out on, and that is the situation in Dallas. Now I know it's like a foregone conclusion that and I'm like, my man, hey, wasn't him that gave up all them darn points, huh? He was him, Zeke. They got their mojo going. What, they got to score 50? So I ain't putting it on them. That defense, you know, I know he's a bad man, but sometimes you got to get on his ass too. You know, hey, you got to come bring it. And I like me some Rod Marinelli, but Dallas. But here's the thing, Tony Romo. Here's the biggest. Would you be surprised if just like President Trump, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, threw away conventional wisdom and kept Tony Romo? Now, I know y'all think that, I don't know, he going to get traded, he going to get that. Jay Jones love him some Tony Romo. And doing the game, Cowboy Nation, put in Tony Romo, they love him some Tony Romo. Do not be surprised if, just like President Trump, defy conventional wisdom and make the Cowboys great again, and he keep Tony Romo. Watch this space. Now, we're going to take a little bit of a break. The first two listeners to email us or send a shout-out while the boxers are grouped together will receive a $25 gift card from our partners at NFLShop.com. Here is your hint. It was the best of time. Stay tuned. Coming up next, we have a performance from Robin Gregory on the first part, a shout-out. Music flows in from around the globe to get a shout-out from the panel. First, I can't wait to hear the music from Robin Gregory. On Shout-Out, we feature new independent artists who are looking to find their shining star. If we like what we hear, we give the track a shout-out. If we don't like it, we hit the mute. Today we have Robin Gregory with her album, Something to Live For. Let's hear that first track, Strange.
Strange how your dangerous eyes compel me, although they tell me to beware. And it's so strange how you change every damn humdrum thing, making it something sweet and rare. Is this a game you're enjoying with me? Are you toying with me in this romance? If by some chance you'd arrange to return even half of my love, I won't ask why, love. It's so strange. Is this a game you're enjoying with me? Are you toying with me in this romance? And if by some chance you'd arrange to return even half of my love, it strange? It's so strange.
All right. That was Strange from Robin Gregory and her album, Something to Live For. At the panel, me and the Shimmy girls, we were listening to the track. Will it get a shout out or the mute button? Well, one, I'm going to say that the track was really melodic. I liked the little jazzy sound, and more importantly, I like Miss Robin Gregory's voice. I like that voice. I want to hear more from it. Like I said, I love the melodic jazz tune, but I want some more Robin Gregory. She done titillated. And don't y'all start thinking I don't do no groping. I ain't like President Trump. I don't be doing stuff like that. But it was titillating. Okay, I just want to put that in, titillating. And I don't get to use that word often, so I want to overdo it while I can. Now, we will have another, I'm shouting it out. We will have another performance from Robin Gregory on the second part of Shout Out. But wait just a minute. Is that the sound of my favorite underwater friend? Is Flipper coming to the rescue? Is it time for Flip It?
Faster than lightning, no one you see is smarter than he. And we know Flipper lives in a world full of wonder, flying there under the sea.
That's right. It is time for Flip It, where our hosts defend a point and then flip the script and defend the opposing view. The NBA All-Star voting is over, and some say Steph Curry should step aside for Russell Westbrook as far as being a starter. Isn't that sort of like President Trump stepping aside and letting Hillary be president? I mean, come on, Well, this is Flip It. We asked the panel to defend. Sorry, Russell. The people have spoken. Maybe next year the fans have it. Maybe next year the fans have a say, and they didn't pick you. Be nice and quiet. Like Hillary. She's chilling, sitting back. All right. Now, I can only imagine what the First Lady, Chase Diamond, and Dizzy Mack would say. But, hey, Russell, I ain't saying you've been a whiner, that you've been complaining. And I'm not saying that you don't have a legitimate case. It's just like Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton with the election and stuff. The Russians did their little underhanded thing, and then the folks who have gotten good, really, really good at lying and saying the established media is doing the lying. Them kind of folks, and so they got, with all of that, and able to, get the right spots, the right people to vote, and he became president. Well, Hillary, I'm sure that she was hoyt. She weeped, cried at, but she didn't whine about it. She ain't said, well, hey, look, they need to do a recount. No, none of that. So, Russell, the people have spoken. The fans and, hey, the NBA players, all y'all said, we want the fans to have a voice. We want the power to be with the people, So y'all set this up. And the fans, they happen to like the little light-skinned brother better than you. That's just how it goes, Now, I could say I ain't racist, because I'm black. Black people can't be racist, well, except for when they are, But I will say that hey, what it is that brother, you ain't getting no shine, no love, but you taking it like a man, and that is the way to do it. Now, let's flip the script, because this is Flip It, and we ask the panel to defend. Obvious Russian hacking at its boldest. No way Jose Steph should start over Russell, who is outmanned every night since his homeboy kicked him to the curb. Yeah, FBI director, I only tell on Hillary. Comey is being quiet on this one. One of the things you look at it, and the parallels are kind of like, here you got President Trump, Russians interfered, and were doing all sorts of little, dastardly things, and FBI Director Comey, I ain't got nothing to say about that. But let me tell you about some stuff about Hillary's aide that might. So we're gonna give a might stuff on her, but this real story about about Vladdy. Vladdy a bad boy. Hey, Vladdy, I ain't trying to piss you off now. I got much love for, people all around the world. Hey, I hang out with old school on Bluntly Speaker. We love it, the peoples of the planet, But, homeboy, your ass is rough. We know how hey, folks come up missing, poison and stuff, and, I don't know, maybe President Trump think he could be like James Bond, order the hit, more like Don Corleone. I don't know. But I think that this is crazy, because you want the all-stars. You want the top at that position. And it's not supposed to be a glamour contest. It's supposed to be all-star. These are the best of the best, as recognized by the best. And the fans, you could do so much with fans to get them to go over this way, to go over that way. So, it's not like the fans are voting for the best. They voting for their favorites. So is it the all-star or the favorites game? Now, if it's the favorites game, then y'all have a favorite. Everybody vote their favorite. Who the favorites, and put them out there. But if it's all-star, then the best should be the one starting for their role. And that's just how it is. And like I said, I don't know why Comey is being silent on this one, but just watch this space. Now, stay tuned. Up next, the funnies and our favorite underwater friend on Flip It, Part 2. Welcome back. You are still listening to Bras, Panties, and Sports. It's time for the funnies. Now, I think we got something a little interesting for you today. Photo of teen eating ramen from toilet creates stir online. Oh, God. Sometimes I don't know where I know where they go to United Press International, AP, so these be legit stories. A pair of teens from Washington created a stir online by pretending to eat ramen from a toilet bowl. Ooh, yucky food. Taylor Adore, 18, snapped a photo of her friend Hannah Helpler, 19, hunched over a toilet full of ramen noodles with a plastic fork placed near her mouth. When it's your turn to do the dishes and all the bowls in the house are dirty except this one. Oh, God, she wrote. The pair told BuzzFeed they were attending Helpler's sister's 21st birthday party at a hotel in Seattle when the group decided to make several bowls of instant ramen, many of which were left uneaten the following night. Helpler decided to flush the excess ramen down the toilet when the sight of the soggy noodles gave her an idea. I reached in for a bite and posed for the pic. Oh, Dora didn't expect the photo to reach anyone other than her Twitter file, but soon found it had been shared thousands of times. Everyone thought it was so gross. My parents thought it was super weird and weren't surprised. Okay, what has that girl been doing? Odora and Helpler received a massive influx of responses ranges from laughter to, now hear this, death threats and unwanted sexual advances. There are some guys that get turned on by women eating ramen noodles. Okay. But ultimately, the pair enjoyed the experience. All right. Gosh darn, if water's splashing on you, it must be time for our favorite underwater friend. It's time for Flip It, where our host defend the point and then flip the script and defend in the opposing view. The Texans have some severe quarterback issues, and the frustration will get deep because everyone realizes when J.J. Kilowatt is back, they have a Super Bowl level defense a la Ray Ray and the Ravens. Would Jay Cutler be the perfect solution? Panel defend. Jay Cutler to the Texans would be an improvement, but that's not saying a lot. Bad move. All right. Now, the one thing that the Texans have already boo-booed big time on Brock Osweiler. I mean, I don't know what they was thinking. I don't know. Texas is not a legal marijuana state, so I don't know what they were smoking, but whatever it was, I got it. Brock Osweiler got a better magic act than Harry Houdini because he hoodooed them boys and 70 million. Either that or his agent. I need to talk to that boy's agent because now for the Texans to go get Jay Cutler, Jay Cutler got less playoff wins than I think he got the same number of playoff wins in his long career as the Texans. And the Texans might actually have more playoff wins. So you're going to bring in, to me, this is just like bringing in a Ryan Fitzpatrick, over the hill, washed up, they can smile good and get that big money. Get that big money. Texans, big time mistake getting Jay. Either go to the draft and just say, hey, we just need somebody who can play basic quarterback or ride with Savage. But don't get Jay. Don't get Jay. Now, let's flip the script because this is Flip It, panel defend. Jay Cutler to the Texans would be a sneaky good move, and Chicago might take Brock Osweiler. Now, Chicago is notorious for making a trade or making a deal with ex-Texas players, and they may look at this as, and you got to remember something, the coach, that's right, if I'm correct, their current coach was around Brock Osweiler. He may know a thing or two to develop Brock and get him going, because he did, he brought in Adam Gatt, and they made Jay respectable for a season before he got hurt. Now, Jay need out of Chicago. He need out just time to move on, start fresh. The Texans need a quarterback who can throw the long ball. Now, Jay Cutler on a Texans team with that kind of defense, he can let it fly and not have to cry if he do get intercepted once or twice a game, because that defense can overcome his mistake, but he can score some points. He will be riding the receivers. They'll be like, oh, come on, we got the man here, throw that ball to me. It ain't gonna be a problem of him getting the ball out there to him. It's gonna be a problem of him trying to be all spectacular and getting it in the tight spaces which he should not throw to. But he got the players, he got the defense he need, and they got a 1,000-yard runner. They need to get Jay Cutler. Get the guy who want to read it. Do not fall for the promise of a Tony Romo. All right. That is the both sides of it. Now, on the other side of the break, we have a performance from Robin Gregory on Shout Out. Please stay in the bars, panties, and ports. Sports, all right. Now, it has been rough this morning without the First Lady of Sports Talk, Chase Diamond. I've been here in the studio with the Shimmy girls, but we've been carrying the show for you. We want you to have you get your giggle on, enjoy yourself today. We still, even as a one-man show. I just got to play it on. All right? But next week, we promise the crew will be back. That flu bug. I told them don't be hanging out in that Pittsburgh Steelers locker room, trying to get interviews, inside scoops and everything. And now they all, because I didn't want them around me. I told them, no, y'all ain't coming around me and stuff. I ain't getting all flued up and stuff. Now, it's time for Shout-Out Part 2, the picks, and the finale. The music flows from around the globe to get a shout-out from the First Lady and the crew. We have another performance from Robin Gregory with her album, Something to Live For. Let's hear the next track. Is You Is or Is You Ain't My Baby? Is You Is You Ain't My Baby. Check it out.
I've got a man that's always late anytime we have a date, but I love him. Yes, I love him. I'm gonna walk up to his gate, see if we can't get this thing straight, 'cause I want him. I intend to have him, and I'll ask him, is you is or is you ain't my baby? The way you're acting lately makes me doubt. Is you is or is you ain't my baby? It seems my flame in your heart done gone out. Now a man is a creature that has always been changed. Just when you think you're sure of one, he's gone and made a change. Is you is or is you ain't my baby? Maybe baby's found somebody new. Is you is. You must be, you've got to be. Now a man is a creature that is always strange. Just when you think you're sure of one, he's gone and made a change. If you is or if you ain't my baby, maybe baby's found somebody new. Or is my baby still my baby too? Is you is or is you ain't?
All right. That was Robin Gregory. Is you is or is you ain't my baby? And I just want to say this one, Robin Gregory. I like it, your voice. I like your. I want to hear you doing a variety of music. You just got it, girl. And now, is you is or is you ain't my baby? Robin, if you got to ask the question, you need to call me up, because it ain't gonna be no dispute about the situation. It will be straight and clear. Because I don't know, if you asking that, then the question is, if you asking that question, you need to kick him to the curb. Get you a new baby. Mama need a new baby in the house. Somebody that's gonna appreciate her. But and so I'm giving the track a shout out. I love it, the music from Robin Gregory. And if you like what you heard from Robin Gregory, check her out at wildbirdrecords.com. That's wildbirdrecords.com. If you would like to be heard or have any comments, you can send your emails and track to Panties at oldgrumpyradio.com. Now the competition is getting heated, and the producers have a few twists and turns to make this anyone's game. But the real question is, will the First Lady regain her crown? Now, just to, let you know where the standings is. Right now, the First Lady is in the lead with 6,350,000 points. Chase is on her skirts with 4,600,000 points. And Dizzy Mack, he was running amok, and then he had just like that. It looked like he'd been wearing two patches over his eyes, and as a Raider fan, but he's in the game, 2,950,000 points. That it can go any way. Last week Cheryl had 2,350,000 points. Chase 2,240,000. Now Dizzy Mack, he was hanging in there, 1,450,000. But it's gonna get heated up. It's gonna get heated up this week. And now, since they are not in I'm gonna tell you what the picks are, and we'll see how they came out. Who will score more touchdowns, Aaron Rodgers or Big Ben? 1,500,000 points if you correct, 1,000,000 if you lost, if you don't. And the First Lady, she's going with Rodgers. And Dizzy Mack, he's going with Rodgers. So Chase is going with Big Ben. Who will have more rushing yards, Atlanta Falcons or the Patriots? All right. First Lady is going with the Falcons. Dizzy Mack is going with the Patriots. And Chase is going with who? Chase is going with the Patriots. Chase is going with the Patriots. And correction. Chase is going with the Falcons. All right, Chase is going with the Falcons. We had to change that. All right, who will have more passing yards, Tom Brady or Matty Ice? All right, Tom Brady or Matty Ice. And First Lady goes with Matty Ice. Dizzy Mack goes with Matty Ice. And Chase is going with, he's going against the grain. He's going to go with Tom Brady. Oh, that's right. He's going to go with Brady. All right. Which defense will have more interceptions, the Steelers or the Packers? 1,300,000 for the correct, minus 525,000 incorrect. First Lady is going with the Steelers. And Dizzy Mack is going with the Steelers. And Chase is going with the Steelers. All right. Who will have a better QBR? Or Aaron Rodgers? All right. First Lady is going with Rodgers. And let's see. And Dizzy Mack is going with Rodgers. Chase is going with Big Ben. That's right. Chase is going 1,300,000 for the correct, 500,000 for the incorrect. Minus 500,000 for the incorrect. Who will score more touchdowns, Antonio Brown or Devonta Freeman? 1,500,000 correct, minus 1,500,000 incorrect. First Lady goes with Freeman. Dizzy Mack is going with Antonio Brown. And Chase is going with Freeman. All right. Now, here is the options. The option number one, there will be at least one missed extra point attempt. 2 million for the correct, 1 million for the incorrect. The First Lady is taking the option, and she goes, no. There will be no missed extra point. Okay, she's saying no. Dizzy Mack, says no. There will be at least one mixed extra point attempt. Dizzy Mac says no. Chase is going to pass on the option. That's right. Chase is going to pass on the option. Option number 2, there will be no fumbles except a team regains the ball. So if they fumble the ball, but they take it back, then that don't count. During the Packers versus Falcons, $3 million for the correct, minus $2.5 million for the incorrect. The first lady is taking the option. There will be no fumbles. Oh, she says there will be no fumbles. Okay. Dizzy Mac. Oh, he's taking it. He's saying, yes, there will be fumbles. Oh, man. All right. Right away. And that's $3 million for the correct, minus $2.5 million for the incorrect. They big balling on that one. And Chase is going to pass on the option. Chase is going to skip the option. And option number 3, there will be at least 2 missed field goals. $4 million for the correct, $4 million for the incorrect. First lady is skipping that option. Dizzy Mac is rolling. He's saying no. There will be at least 2 missed field goals. Now that's $4 million for the correct, $4 million for minus $4 million incorrect. He goes no. Chase is skipping the option. All right, y'all. So that's the picks for this week and our outrageous predictions. Now, I'm gonna say that my outrageous prediction is that Carmelo Anthony will be a Chicago Bull. That is my outrageous prediction. Now, we love having you listen to Bras, Panties, and Sports, and I want to send blessings and good health out to Chase Diamond, our registered prognosticator, and you can always check him out. And we got, and of course, the first lady of sports talk, Antoinette Cheryl Smith. Check us out on Facebook at BP and Sports. All right, at BP Bras, Panties, and Sports on Facebook. We got pair shows, comedy. I'll say, bluntly speaking, check out the Facebook. And I just want to thank you for listening. We want to thank Robin Gregory for being on Shout Out, sending in her music. And I tell you, like I said, you ain't got a question with me, with Dizzy Mac. You ain't got a question with Spitface here. You ain't got to see. We men, we tell a woman we want to stand, baby, and that's right beside you. All right, Robin Gregory, Wild Bird Records. Please check out this performance at the end of our show. This is Ronnie and Spitface filling in. We got our producer here, and you have been listening to Bras, Panties, and Sports.
She was a little girl living in a bad dream. She threw hell in high water. She's only 13. Said her mama's a drug it and her papa is gone. So it's not her fault. No one to love her. She's all alone. She sits on the corner during school hours, trying to sell her whole body. Just $20 for an hour. Can't tell her what to do. Got a whole lot of attitude. An angel came down to her and said, girl, can I talk to you? Little girl, you can change these things. You are a diva in your own right. Yes, you are a queen. They may know bad things about you, but you're only 15. You got your whole life ahead of you. Get up, fulfill your destiny. Little girl, hold your head up high. Even though your kids is girl, you gotta try. Not for your mama, your daddy, but only for you, girl. Oh, I'm trying to tell you, do what you gotta do. Oh, yeah. Change your mind, your girl ain't no time to some worse than yours. I suggest you count your blessings, or there may be no more. That your future is so bright, all you gotta do is get it right. In your mind, in your mind. I tell you one more time, little girl, say these things. You are a diva in your own right. Yes, you are a queen. They may know that things about you, but you're only 15. You got your whole life ahead of you. Get up, go to your destiny. Little girl, hold your head up high. Guess what they know? Girl, you gotta try. Not for your mama, your daddy, only for you. Only for you. All I'm trying to tell you is do what you gotta do. I know people have done you wrong, and I know that you live your life all alone. Let me tell